Come again. Everyone says what? But no one is really thinking about what I just said. You can eat pork chop on Blue Hill Road, but you cannot eat pork chop on East Street. How are you going to tell Bahamians it's all right for you to participate in the lottery, but you can't go on Paradise Island in the casino?
Yeah.
It's all gambling. Toastmaster Adrian Ramsey, what are your thoughts on that?
Toastmasters. Right now, my thinking on that is that I don't think it's a good idea to allow Bahamians into the casinos.
No.
Because I have seen how Bahamians get on a Friday or in the evening when they're dressed up and they're going out and they go into these places and they tend to get intoxicated before they go in these places. And I don't think our tourists need that experience. Now, I am all for the lottery in that it will fund certain social programs, but having the Bahamians go into actual casinos along with the guests, I don't think that's a good idea. And gambling.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramsey. He believes that Bahamians should eat pork chop on East Street, but not on Blue Hill Road. All right. Next question. Rebuttal. What amount of... When you go to Miami to buy a number, and you buy a 3-ball, if you win, you get $500 for $1. When you buy a 3-ball in the Bahamas, and you spend $1, you win $800. If the government legalizes gambling, what will the government pay? Because they cannot compete with the illegal number man. What then happens? Do you buy numbers from the government, or do you continue to buy numbers from the illegal number man? Toastmaster Denison Balfour.
Mr. Chairperson, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I believe that I don't have an issue with gambling being legalized. However, personally, I do not gamble, so I don't know the difference. No one will get my money that easily. However, I don't have a problem with the individual being given the power of choice, so that if that individual prefers to use their personal funds to gamble, that's accepted. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balfour. The guest in the blue shirt. Please stand and introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. My name is Alexis Cartwright.
Pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Give us your arguments that gambling should exist in the Bahamas.
Gambling should exist in the Bahamas. Okay. Well, our country can benefit from the monies that come from gambling, but like Toastmaster Pratt said that having the government regulate this might be a problem because they can't control the other funds that's coming in the company. Maybe they should have a private entity take control of it, like they wanted to do with the national insurance and the other things like that.
Thank you very much. Gentleman in the brown suit, please stand and introduce yourself.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Mark McKenzie. I've been a Toastmaster for almost 16 years. I started in Toastmasters in Jamaica. I went to the Cayman Islands to start a club. And I also started a club in the British Virgin Islands. Occasionally I attend Toastmasters in Toronto.
Is there a lottery in Jamaica?
There's a lottery.
Do you think that it's successful?
I think it's relatively good.
Do you think that we would benefit from a similar... What are the drawbacks of the lottery in Jamaica?
I can't speak much about the drawbacks in terms of the lottery in Jamaica, because I lived there for a very long time. I think the discussion on gambling has to be balanced. Quite a number of Caribbean islands have been dabbling into whether or not to introduce widespread gambling, allow locals to gamble. The challenge is that as small economies, we are, through globalization and the opening up of Eastern Europe and Africa coming into its own nation or the economy. In terms of resources, there's not a lot of resources to go around. The Bahamas, as an example, doesn't have very much natural resources. There's not a whole lot of scope for diversification of the economy. So I think we have to be creative in how we create economic activities for our citizens. And I suspect that is why the gaming sector is now being viewed as an avenue through which to generate especially revenue for the public purse. But I think our economies are faced with an enormous challenge, and we are the ones who have to rise to the occasion in how we address those challenges. There's a whole lot to be said about the gaming sector. The Bahamas and the rest of the Caribbean is a transshipment point for drugs coming from South America and Central America. So there is a fair amount of illicit activity passing through our economy. With the gaming sector, it is viewed by the international community as an avenue through which the proceeds of crime can be easily laundered. And I suspect for all of us economies that are contemplating gaming as an option, that the international community will be paying very, very close attention to our economy. And since we do not survive in isolation, I think we have to be very, very careful. We are all sovereign nations. We have the right to make sovereign decisions, but we also have to recognize that we're operating in the international community.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to have a visiting